Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to my first impressions of this here beautiful Franklin Christoph Model 31. Huge thanks goes out to pen friend Craig Racconova for providing the pen for today's review. Craig generously gifted me this pen. I am just over the moon. It is so beautiful. Just the depth and the crazy shimmer of this pen. If you see me making weird faces, it's because I got toothache. Or I have something stuck in my teeth. Alright, so let's take a look at this pen. It's beautiful. It's got a very interesting finial going on here. It's got the Franklin Christoph logo, and it says something on the thing, I can't tell. Oh, there. It's the Franklin Christoph logo. And then it has the Franklin Christoph diamonds on it. There's a look at the clip with the diamonds on it. Very interesting, unique shape. The cap is squared off with a chamfer. And it's flat all the way down to the end of the with the Franklin Christoph engraved in it, and a 31 on the back. Let's see, it takes 1, 2, and like a fourth of a turn to get it uncapped, which seems like there's only one thread. But if I'm just doing it I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 3.5 little turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.5 little turns. Okay. I can't tell if it's a cap liner or if it's milled into the side of the barrel. But there's only a little tiny thing where the clip is, so it's very interesting. Okay, and then here is the pen. It's a Yovo number 6 size Franklin Christoph nib and a black plastic feed. It is a part of a nib assembly. There's some very chunky threads there leading up to the grip section. From the grip section to the barrel, it has some 3 engraved lines that go all the way around the pen, and then it tapers just slightly to the end where there's another chamfer and another flat edge with nothing on it. Alright, pen and screws. There does look like it's enough room that you could put an O-ring if you wanted to. An eyedropper, this pen, I don't see any metal pieces in here. So I am going to make a giant assumption and say that you could probably eyedropper this if you wanted to. Very nice. Comes with a Franklin Christoph branded converter. Love that. It's a push on. It's not a screw on, which is nice. I think it's standard international. Yep, looks like standard international. I love these converters because if you're like me and you like to have nice and clean things, you can take them apart and grease them up and clean them out real nice. Then the nib is part of a nib assembly, which unscrews for easy maintenance. Good amount of turns in there. Normal number 6 size Yovo style nib. It had a sheening ink in there previously, which was very right for this pen. Normal Yovo number 6 broad nib. I don't think anything's been done to this nib. I do, however, think that there's something that's been done to this host, because that is a very large opening. I mean, that is a very large opening. Ooh, that would be a very wet nib. I wonder if they do that on purpose, or if that one just happened to come that way. Alright, now the question is, what should we ink this up with? We do want to ink it up with something that I'm going to use next week, so that way I don't have to, think about it too much. Ow. Stupid leg, get out of my way. How about... I'm thinking thoughts about this one, maybe? The shimmer ink? No. Or maybe even this dark one. If we went even darker, this one. It's graphite. Brown. Move these things around so I can get a better idea what I'm playing with over here. Move some inks from the collection. Maybe see if any of these tickle my fancy. This one looks nice. This one also looks nice. This one looks kind of creepy. Wait, I've already used Visconti green. What am I doing? I don't think I've done neon green, though. Maybe I haven't reviewed Visconti green. I don't remember. I'm going to have to look in my files. We're going to start to be moving into the blue department of... Actually, you know what? We have an entire month before the blue department. I want to do some more brownish inks and some autumnal inks for... I almost said for thirsty. For Thanksgiving. So, I want to get some browns in there. Get some autumn oak in there. This one says earthy brown. Try that one. How long do we have? We have 7 days. I can't believe it's gonna be time pretty soon. I can't believe it. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. Diamond maple leaf. That one sounds exciting. The red ones are saved for Christmas time. We're gonna have about 7 days worth of days to review at the end of December. So, since it's chocolate pudding, Robert Oster chocolate pudding. Oh, that sounds lovely. I see like a whole bunch of these dark colors. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a dark spell. Doing all kinds of dark blue-ish inks. And like dark colored flavors here pretty soon. But gee, what to put in this pen? Which one? Which one should we put in this pen? Ooh, I think this one. What do you think about that? Yes, I think I will do that one. That's a lovely color. I'm gonna dip it before I fill it because probably this isn't very much ink. Can't really see if there's ink coming out of that nib housing because it's way in there. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Let's see. Let's just make sure it's writing. Oh, that's perfect. Look at how perfect that matches the... Oh, you can't see. Look at how perfect that matches the pen. Wow. I hit the jackpot. Okay. What is this? This says... Christoph. Franklin Christoph, 31. Sorry. Couldn't even see what I was doing. Huge thanks goes out to Craig. I'm not going to mess his name up. Craig. Roccan. Go check him out on Instagram and YouTube. Give him a follow, subscribe, tell him Miss Marilyn Darling sent you, and a huge thanks for the pen. So, it's fairly smooth. I think it needs a little... Hi Wayne, how are you doing today? It needs a little Miss Marilyn Darling super smoothing treatment. Oh yeah, that's the one. You have a Model 31, does that say S? Oh, this fucking thing. Pardon my French, you guys. I am a sailor after all. This is by far away by... Oh, sorry. This is by far and away is my favorite model from Franklin Christoph. I'm wonderful, thanks for asking. You're welcome. I have 3 Model 31s. Wow, that's a lot. One in Andromeda, one in emerald purple white, and the other in antique glass and purple. Wow. I don't know what this color is called. It's like green. I mean, this might be sea glass, if I remember. It looks like Andromeda. Let me see. I don't know what the name... I should have looked this up. I'm terrible. $31. Andromeda. Yep, this definitely looks like Andromeda to me, too. Andromeda, huh? Wow. These are so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, chills just ran down my spine. I looked at the price. I should have looked at the price. These run for $165 right now on Franklin Christoph. Whew. Wow, that's amazing. That's a very pretty penny for this beautiful pen. If you're thinking thoughts about getting this pen, I don't know, $135, $165. That's no chunk change. You would think that it would have a gold nib for $165. Okay, let's do the review. While we're here, why not? Let's just do a review. I already know what I think about it. Okay. I gotta get out my little pen guide. Make sure that I go over all of the things. Okay, let's do a review, shall we? An extra $100 priced on a bike. Alright, this is Franklin Christoph. Model 31. Okay. Craig says he has a box for it. So, pending box. It is a cartridge converter. And it is a let's call it what would you call the nicer converters? A pro converter? I have the word now. It's a disassemblable. Disassemblable. Cartridge converter. So it's like an advanced. It's just a standard international. No, standard international. Hi Monica, how are you? This is a standard international. This is like the boringest boring of the boring. This is like a medium okay half-ass international. Standard international. But this is like an upscale standard international, because you can take it apart and lube it up and put it back together and clean it out good. I like them when you can take them apart. They sure make me happy when I can take them apart and play with them. How you been? How you been? Never realized what it was a difference. Oh yeah. When you've gone through as many pens and inks and cartridge converters as I have, there's definitely a level. There's like the really crappy Jinhao cartridge converters. I just had it in my hand. Come on. There's like the really crappy ones. And then there's a... Is this salami? The Lamy is pretty bad too. But at least you can take them apart if you know how to take them apart. And then there's these stupid pushy-pulley ones, which I don't like because you can't take them apart. And then there's this one that's really smooth and nice, but it also does not come apart. It does, but it's very difficult to get them back together. So... But the ones where you can take them apart, what did I do with it? The Conklin ones also come apart, but these ones are really advanced because they screw into the grip section. That way you can't like accidentally pull it off. I really like the twisted ones the best because then I know that I can use it like this. I can use the pen like this and I don't have to worry if it's going to fall out or not. It's still nice, I like it. Okay. Pen. Okay, the pen. Cap has chunky threads. I don't know if I like or dislike them. Chunky threads. The clip is very strange. It's not really one that you could just slip. You wouldn't be able to just slip under some clothes. You definitely need a nail or like have a... It doesn't come up when you push the back end either. You definitely have to have a fingernail, which is kind of a downfall. Fingernail required. It's beautiful though. Alright, let's get to the pen. The nib is stainless steel. It's a broad. Got a plastic feed. Nib housing. I do notice that the part of the nib goes way inside the section. I don't know if that's a feature or a flaw. The grip section is nice and smooth, though. Smooth, circular. And I say that because the Twisby ones are like triangular, and the Lamy ones are like wonctangular. I am saving for a Scribo. Oh, nice. Scribos are very nice. Acme threads, if you want to be correct. Okay. I like to call them chunky, but we'll go with Acme. Acme threads, thank you. Design so fingers can get closer and the feed doesn't dry out as easy. I don't know about that. That's a very slim window. Yes. The feed is the nib, feed, and housing are all disassemblable, so that's nice. Nib housing is not glued, so that's nice. Grip section is fairly bit long. These Acme threads are, I don't know if I would hold it back here if I had bigger hands. I don't know that I would want to hold it back here because those chunky threads would definitely cut into your skin, you can see. Oofta.
This is a reminder.
Oofta.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. and all is well. Okay, let's see. The barrel. Might be eyedropperable. With some O-rings and silicone grease. I can see it happening. Okay, okay. Barrel, nib housing, nibbing. Light variation. Let's see. It's a stiff Yovo nib. It's broad. The breather hole is circular. Breather hole is circular. The nib is branded. Franklin Christoph. The nib is stainless steel. Did I say that? Nib stainless steel. The feed is plastic. Threads are chunky. Line variation. Okay, I suppose we should write a sentence. Very nice. Okay. And now, the world famous Pierre Gustafson test. Actually, we'll do the Pierre Gustafson test on the back. Passes the Pierre Gustafson test with flying colors. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, that's... Now, let's talk about what I like and what I don't like about this pen. I like the color. I like the broad nib. I like that it's a cartridge converter. I like the shape. The weight isn't too heavy. The grip section. Oh, let's see. Does it post? It does post, but no. It does post. But too heavy. It does post. Nice and secure, but I'd have to hold it practically all the way at the end for it to be balanced. Right there. That's where I'd have to hold it. That's pretty big hands. You'd have to have some really big hands in order to post it. I would be afraid of cracking the nib. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the dislikes. The cost is $165 US at the time of this video. For this type of a pen, that's a pretty good price, but I think that Fountain Pen Revolution has nicer nibs and pens for lower cost. Just saying. Preference of looks. It's a beautiful color, but could use a little more chatoyancy in there, if you ask me. It's not a piston. Which I'm sure that they have a piston, or if they don't, I really like my pistons. I like them a lot. As a matter of fact, most of my pens are Noodler's Conrads with a piston, or Leonardo Memento Magico. This one was $199 from Gold Spot Pens. Look at that beautiful chatoyancy. And the clip, and the cap ring. And it's a piston with a piston window, with a normal Very nicely well-tuned broad nib. For only $30 or $40 more. The clip is basically useless unless you have a fingernail. It does post, but post back weight. Very minimal branding. Which is nice. It's not all blatantly on the side. I mean, this is a fountain pen revolution Himalaya. Look at that beautiful chatoyancy in there. This is like a $45, $50 pen. And it comes with a steel Ultraflex nib for like $20 more. $60 pen versus $160 pen. I think I'd take the $60 pen. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and get one of these because this is a really nice model. But I guess it really depends on how big you like your grip sections. Grip sections are a little bigger than a fountain pen revolution. The grip section next to a Lamy looks, the width is a little wider than a Lamy, just ever so slightly. Noodler's is about the same size. And I don't have any other pens. So, okay, let's do a weight and let's do a weight check and size check. Okay. So, the average weight of a nickel is 5 grams. 4.95 grams. Close enough. This is 26 and a bit grams. Almost, a little over 26 and a half grams. Compared to the, what did I do? Units. Grams. Okay, tear. 26 and a half grams. The average Lamy is 19 grams. So, and the average Leonardo is 25 grams. So these are almost the same in weight. Inked. Okay. Size. Size is 143.7 millimeters. Cap is 16.4 millimeters. Grip section at its thinnest point is 10.6 millimeters, all the way up to 12.3 millimeters. And the barrel is 14.4 millimeters. The grip section is about 26 millimeters, and the body is 83 millimeters. So, shall we do some size comparisons? Okay, I'm just gonna hold this up to some pens so you can see. Here's a Noodler's Nib Creeper, Triple Tail, Ahab, Conrad, Pelican 205, a Mahjong P136. Pilot Prera, Pilot Vanishing Point, Pilot Falcon, Pilot 78G, oh, we can't see, sorry. Pilot 78G Plus, Pilot Kakuno, Sailor Pro Gear Slim, Sailor 1911S, Kaigaloo 356, Kaigaloo N1S, a Moonman T1, Twisby Eco, Twisby 580 Iris, Twisby Mini, Twisby Go, Twisby Swipe, Lamy Safari, Lamy Studio, Urin 401, Jinhao 599, Jinhao 599, Lombatau 3059, Wingsung 3008, Hongdian N8, a Conklin Dirtgraph Rainbow, Conklin Endless Summer, Conklin Demograph, Jinhao X450, Jinhao 159. This is a Jinhao 9119. Okay, good. Yes, I'm still here. My reviews are very thorough and take lots of time. I want people to get the full picture instead of just like a 10-minute snippet of, oh, this is a pen. Here you go. Wasn't it nice? This is it next to a Literati desk pen, a Pilot Parallel, Fugilong 902, Waterman 12, Random Brush Pen, Wing Sung 3003. Hongdaeon Rainbow Forest fountain pen. A Canwrite Desire. An Uli red fountain pen. Your standard Sharpie. Your standard Bic rollerball. Schneider Ray fountain pen. Hi JP, how are ya? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day. Long time no see. How you been? This is a this is a Wing Sung. Oh, what is this? 613. Did I say that this is a Wing Sung? This is a Wing Sun 613. Excuse me. This is a Jinhao 992 vintage pen, vintage fountain pen. Lambatao 3007. A Pilot Petite 1. Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya version 1. Oh, I'm so glad. A Fountain Pen Revolution version 1.5. A version 2. A Jinhao X750. I got my white pen back. Thank you so much, Rick. This is X450. This is let me see. What else? Standard Sharpie pen. Did I mention standard Sharpie pen? Uh-oh. This pen is like 20 years old. This is a Papermate Clear Point. Almost as long as a Papermate Clear Point. Just slightly falling apart, that's all. And then we have a Uniball Precise. This is a Fudenosuke brush pen. This is a Pentel Touch sign pen. Okay, now we're getting into the weeds. The weeds, I say. This is a Uniball Signo. A Sharpie S-Gel. A Pilot Friction. Your standard Jelly Roll. And okay, what did I do with it? I know you're in here, stop hiding. Your standard Micron pen. Jane Davenport Ink Credible Fountain Pen. Platinum Preppy. And that's about it. Those are all the pens that I have to compare this to. Leonardo Memento Zero. I'm sorry, Leonardo Memento Magico. And that's it. So, a couple of positive things, couple of not so positive things. But over general, I like this pen. It's really nice. I like it. So, everybody go over and check out Craig's channel. That's all I've got for today, so... Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So... take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day. I'm gonna put Craig's links in the doobly-doo, so check them out. I'm gonna do this before I forget. Oh, love you, bye.